How do I send the link? Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit, see what's going on. Okay, yo, 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 what's up? Mike Theory, Casual Experts Podcast. Yeah, man. We're gonna get into it today. We got the Amanda Serrano fight later on today. Then tomorrow we have the Ring 3 card with Berlanga and Shiraz. Shakur Stevenson versus William Cepeda. David Morales on that card. We're gonna get into it right now. We're just waiting for the boxing mob to join us. But yeah, man, should be a should be a good weekend. Waiting for some more people to come in the chat and wait for the boxing mob to get in here, and then we'll get right into it. I'm gonna start doing more of these lives, weekly lives, with just having different conversations with different people. For let me see, show one stream. There we go. Yo, yo, what's up, man? I'm good. I'm good. And you? How's New York? All right. And, what are your what are your expectations for the Taylor Serrano? And how do you see? Do you feel like maybe a different fight on that card is gonna take over? It's gonna steal the show. Yeah, 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 for sure. I feel that. It's just yeah. There's a lot of hype around it that fight, specifically just because of like her bringing her to like the bigger stage and getting her out there. And so we'll see. Like I feel like it should live up to the hype, maybe even past expectations. Um, do you feel like Amanda Serrano can pull out the fight this time? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Do you think the power is going to be more prevalent now just because she's back closer to her weight? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit biased in this fight. I feel the first fight, Amanda Serrano did squeeze it out. The second fight, that one's it's a lot closer than a lot of people are making it out to be, or even the judge. In my opinion, the judge is making it out to be. To have a unanimous decision in the second fight is crazy. But man, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping a little bit hoping for Amanda Serrano to come out and actually just give it her all. And that I feel like that's what she has to do to win this fight. She can't let off the gas at all. She has to give it her all from the start to the finish, and that's the only way she's really going to win the fight. If she takes a little bit, she steps back a little, tries to take a breather during this fight, it's gonna give the judges that sway because of the way Katie Taylor fights. She's always like pressing. She's always in the mix. So if you're not trying to match that, then that's what's gonna sway those judges in the eyes. Even if she's not landing the punches, when you're throwing a lot of punches and you're having that pressure, that kind of sways the judges a lot. Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Um, I don't know. They're saying in the chat that they can't hear you. I can hear you, but they're saying that they can't hear you. No, we're live. Like actually, like live right now. Okay, yeah, maybe pop back out, pop back in, because I can hear you fine, but they're on the chat they're saying that they can't hear you. Mhm. Yo, okay, yeah, I hear you fine, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, now the the press conference yesterday, it got a little crazy, didn't it? What do you make of all that stuff? Like, is it he's selling the fight, or it's just him being him, or is it trying a little too much, or what do you think? Yeah. 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 Yeah, and I don't think De La Hoya really gives two shits like of what he does. He's already accepted that part of his past and stuff. So to him, it's not really doing anything to De La Hoya in a sense of like hurting his feelings or like gonna get him riled up a little bit maybe just because Oscar feeds into that like that troll mentality of like having fun and going at each other. He feeds into that stuff nowadays. So like, I think it's all fun and games. Yeah. How do you? Well, what I'm more interested though is the William Cepeda and Shakur Stevenson fight. Like that's the one I'm kind of more. It's just very like, what are we gonna get? That's the we got a pressure fighter that throws a lot of punches, and then we got a fighter that likes to box and move around a lot. So like he's in and out. So what are we actually gonna get? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he's extremely fast. It's I don't know if there's anyone as fast as him right now in the sport. Like he the way he the way he when he moves out, his one step backward is like two his yeah his one set is like two three sets for like other people. So it's crazy. Do we see does Cepeda have like the footwork to actually like able to cut off the ring when he's moving out? Like it's he's I don't see him having that type of footwork to be able to cut off the ring to catch a Shakur like that. So I just see him coming forward and trying to throw the punches, but there's no one going to be there when he's throwing those punches. Mm, yeah, exactly. What do you make of all the tweets though, like with Turkey saying that he's gonna make a shrinking ring every round or stuff like that? Like, should a promoter of his stature should be making those type of tweets and stuff like that? Or yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. I feel that. I understand. Because there's a lot of the comparisons over like the Floyds and stuff like that, but Floyd was actually knocking people out in the beginning. So like we got to stop making those we got to stop making those comparisons to like the Floyds and stuff like that just because the style. It's I don't think he has the Floyd style because of the Floyd's like knockouts in the previous before his hand issues. That's the only thing they really have that are similar to each other is the hand issues. So, but but yeah, 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 for sure. You so predictions for tonight's card: Serrano and Taylor and Serrano. Mm. You don't see Bumgarner stopping Miranda? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think that she needs a stoppage in this one to like to get the fans to get pushed up to the next level? Or mm, yeah, 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 yeah. I feel that. Even like a stoppage with like where she can't do anything anymore and the ref just stops the fight. That's a little bit. That's kind of in that same realm of like just putting a true beating on her and then showing the skill level, uh, her skill level versus hers. That'll get the attention. Then just coming out, yeah, for sure. And for the Taylor Serrano fight, I do feel like Serrano needs to knock her out. Like if it goes decision, it's gonna be another up in the air 50-50. If it goes decision, it's gonna be 50-50. These fights they all have been 50-50. They're pretty evenly matched fighters. So that's what makes these fights so good. That's why we're getting that trilogy because how evenly matched they are when it comes into the ring. So and we've seen Amanda hurt Taylor a couple times in both fights. So her getting that stoppage is gonna solidify it, and then that will give us the fourth fight if Serrano doesn't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and for me like what makes this the Taylor Serrano fight like so much more important for boxing is because nobody's focusing on these two losses. Like yes, she lost the fight, but when you look at it, you have the 50-50 going back and forth. Some people are saying Serrano won both. Some people say Serrano won one, lost the first one, and it's about how the fight. Everybody's more focused on how the fights were and that's the reason why we're getting this third trilogy. It's not focusing on on the losses like boxing has been in the past. You lose your O and that's it. You're done. It's more focused on the actual fights and then getting good fights. Now, if Serrano comes out and knocks out Taylor in this third fight, that's gonna be more focused. Like, oh, look it, it's gonna put more emphasis on the actual fight than actual the losses, and then we get that fourth fight, and then they're still champions. They're still world class fighters. Yeah, they lost. They have a loss on their record, but it's more of who they lost to. They lost to a champion instead of actually focusing on the losses. So yeah, hmm, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. And then so I guess we can both say the prediction for the Shakur Zapata fight with Shakur. We have Shakur winning by decision. For sure. And then after that, do you think we get the Shakur versus Mason fight? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I feel it. It's just it's a hopeful thinking but he is young, so there is a lot more fights than Mason. Mason has a lot of upside to him, so you just bring him along slowly and he's already on his way. So mm, yeah, yeah, that would be a good fight. You don't think Floyd Schofields in the same boat, or just because he's had like bigger opposition, just because of the farmer fight, you think he's more ready than Mason? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that. I see that happening. And so, do you have anything to leave the people with? Yeah. 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 It is. Yeah, because there's, yeah, that one's. I guess he's trying to prove something. He does have to prove something because in that last fight, he didn't prove anything at all. He needs to go prove in there that he's able to defend a left hook. And Brian Norman's last knockout was with the left hook. So that's maybe why they're pursuing it because of the knockout power that Norman possesses, and he has the belt up there. So, but it's a scary fight for Haney. But yeah, yeah, hmm, yeah, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're only gonna hurt yourself if you go out there and you perform like you did against Jose Ramirez. Like it's not the more performances you put on, because we've seen Haney in the past. Yeah, he's not knocking people out, but he's going out there and he's putting on shows. Like when the Lomachenko fight, like all these fights before that. Yeah, that fight is a in itself is 50-50. It's a toss up, whatever you want to say. But that's when people started actually gaining some type of respect for Devin Haney after that fight. Like you're starting to like, okay, he's going out there and he's fighting. He's boxing with these fighters. He's not ducking fighters. He's going out and fighting like top guys. And then the whole Ryan Garcia debacle, and then the how that played out. It really didn't look good for himself. And then the him coming back and the Jose Ramirez, and it's just like now he needs to go out and have those Lomachenko fights again. But you're going up against Brian Norman Jr., where Lomachenko doesn't have that type of power. So if you're gonna go and fight a Lomachenko fight with Brian Norman Jr., you're most likely gonna get knocked out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 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 you can't fault him. You can't fault that. Like he's still getting the fights he wants, and this is gonna be a good fight for. It's gonna give a lot of exposure to Brian Norman Jr. There, people are gonna go and look at his fight, see highlights, and especially that last knockout it's crazy. So during the buildup of that fight, they're gonna be showing these knockouts. They're gonna show Brian Norman, especially the antics that happened, the other day, them having that the shoving match and stuff like that. So it's just bringing attention to the fight. Um, did I care really for how like the security guard tried to come in and nah, but it makes for a good buildup, and that's what we want. And then that just adds to the villain side that Devin Haney's trying to portray now. He's trying to get that Floyd type where people are gonna watch his fights to see him get knocked out. So it all builds to that. It all hypes up the fights. That's gonna be a very interesting fight. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, good luck out there. Enjoy New York. Enjoy the fights. I'll be watching them. Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, take care.